Hello! In this episode of Claire's Knitwear Makeover, yep, I just invented that name, I'm going to turn this into this. Now, I have no idea how this is going to turn out yet at the time of this filming, but if you like to see how I transformed this cardigan, please come along with me on this journey. Hello again, friends. You know how I love to find creative ways to make my hand knits wearable again. Because honestly, what's the point of spending dozens of hours on knitting something that you are not going to wear and it just sits in the wardrobe? Now today I am going to be working on the Meadow Sweet by Alice Starmore. So this is a jumper, a cardigan, that I knitted back in January 2022, so exactly 4 years ago. At the time, I had already made the lapwing collar photo and the Jane Seymour cardigan, both by Alice Starmore, and I absolutely loved the experience. So I was looking for something else to knit, and I saw Andrea from Fruity Knitting knit this cardigan. So I ordered the kit from the Virtual Yarns website and I made it. The process was really fun. There was steeking, the yarn is beautiful, the fair owl pattern is very addictive, and I stick the armhole as well. And then I never wore it, not even once. It was too big, it was too long, and worst of all, the color didn't suit me. I'm a bright spring color palette, so this muted, earthy color just completely washes me out and kind of makes me look grey. So it's been sitting in my wardrobe for 4 years. I think it's time to do something about it. Now, some people may say it's blasphemous to take scissors to a beautiful Alice Starmore design, but I think it's more tragic just to let it sit in the wardrobe. So here is my plan. I'm going to shorten the body by cutting it here and then grafting it back on. I'm even going to cut through the buttonhole because I don't want to reknit this. I'm going to cut it by exactly 6 centimeters, which is the distance of 2 buttonholes, so it still looks evenly placed. I'm then going to over dye the whole cardigan in a different color. And then it's going to be something I'm going to reach for and want to wear all the time. Originally, I thought I may need to adjust the shoulder and the body as well. But since 4 years has passed, it actually fits okay now. I'm in my 40s now and all my clothes in my wardrobe just gets mysteriously shrunken every year, just by a little bit. So now the shoulders and arm fits okay. I'm just going to do the length and the color. All right, so let's get started. It's been so hot today. I'm now back after lunch out with my friend, and I'll show you what I did this morning. So I've cut off the bottom ribbing and I've tidied up all the ends. I pulled out all the little bits and pieces, so only the loops are left. And I have done the same for the top part. I've pulled out all the loops and little bits and put a needle through it to help me with the grafting. And this is the piece in the middle. The yarn I'm going to graft with will be the beige yarn. So I've pulled some of it out of this piece here. And if I need more, I'll just pull more out of it. When I was cutting, by the way, I cut 2 rows below the row that I know I'm going to graft, just in case. The first row will be like short little bits. So I have tons and tons of these. These are the short little bits you pull off, and then the second row will be a nice long line I pull off, and the third row will be the row I graft. So I always cut. And that makes it a lot easier, I think, just in case I cut into the loop that I actually want to graft on. So I guess now I will start grafting. It's a lot. I thought about asking Mum to do it because she loves doing this kind of thing, but since it's my project, so I guess I better do it myself. With the button band, also I want to show you I left a little bit more just so I can turn it down and secure it. Yeah, so it doesn't unravel. We'll see. I haven't really made a plan for grafting the button band yet. Whichever way is going to not look as nice as the body grafting, but you know, it's going to be way faster than knitting it. So let's go. Thank you, Mum, for coming over last night and helping me graft this back. I know she loves grafting, and I even thought about just waiting for her to come and do it, but I did start, and she helped me finish it. Mum's really good at grafting. You can see on this side, it's nice and tidy and flat, and where I did it, it's a little bit puckery, and it's got a few holes in it actually, if I hold it up. Yeah, Mum definitely did a better job. She also made the buttonholes look really neat as well, the button band. She's joined it. It's a little bit bulky, of course, because we joined it, but you can't even tell. Yeah. So let's try it on. It's so hot. Oh my God, it's so hot. Okay. How good does it look? Now it's the right length for me. And yeah, because I'm a very short person, and now it's the right length for me, and it looks so much more modern as well. Perfect. Even just changing the shape makes such a big difference. Now I am ready for over dyeing. So I'm thinking either dyeing it a dark camel brown, a dark blue, or black. What do you reckon? It does have a brown tinge in it, so maybe a warmish camel would look nice. I don't have a lot of camel left, so I have to go and buy some. I do have some navy, but the last time I used it, most of my wool didn't grab the blue very well at all. They all came out like a very dull, washed out blue, so I don't want it to look washed out. Or I can go and buy some black, it'll probably become grey. I have a think about it, and I'll buy some dye maybe on the way home today. Yeah, I have an all-day event today that I'm supposed to be hosting, and I haven't practiced any of my speeches, and I haven't written my opening yet. So I better go and do that first. Welcome to my messy laundry, where I'm going to attempt to dye this Meadow Sweet cardigan. Initially I thought I would try for dark blue or black over dye, but before this morning when I was filming, in the viewfinder I saw that it was actually quite bright and had a nice orangey kind of tinge to it in the screen. So I thought maybe I'll lean into that and make it into a more vibrant reddish brown color. So I've got my camel, which I don't have a lot left, and this has worked really well on wool before, and I've got my scarlet, and I thought I'll mix these two together, which will hopefully create a lovely reddish orangey color. Fingers crossed. Let's see how it works. some of this yarn that was gifted to me, and it's a bright orange yellow, which is not my color. So, and I've got heaps of red dye left, so I might as well throw this in here, shouldn't I? Yeah. Let's put my gloves back on. Okay, I finished dyeing everything and gave them a wash. It did take quite a few rinses for the red color to come out. I find when I dye things red, it takes longer. So this was variegated yellow orange, and now it's very red. I can't even see the variegation anymore, which is okay because I don't really like variegation, but let's see what it looks like when it dries. Red is definitely more my color. And the jumper, I fear it has shrunk a little bit and felted a little bit, being a very rustic Hebridean wool. It is woolen spun and it's very easy to felt. So it may have felted a little bit, it may have shrunk a little bit. Maybe I'll go and get my blocking mat and block it. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. But I think I like the color. You can still see the pattern a little bit, but the contrast is a lot more muted. But the red is definitely more my color. Yeah, I think I'll get a blocking mat and block it just in case it's changed shape. Well, well, well. Look how it turned out. I think it's perfect. It's got this slightly wider shoulders, it has comfortable roomy sleeves, but a tight cuff, and it has a tight ribbed hem. Just the perfect shape for me to widen my shoulders and narrow my waist. And the color, this reddish, brownish, with a tinge of warmth in it, is so much better. It's a much better color for me. It makes me feel brighter and happier, and it's definitely in my color palette. It's a lot more saturated, let's say. I definitely don't like muddy, earthy colors. It just doesn't suit me. So now I have this beautiful red cardigan, and it's really warm. It's so hot today again, and super warm. It's wearable. It's wide enough for me to still wear a long sleeve shirt or a thin jumper underneath, and it's just perfect. You can still see the pattern. Like in the screen finder, it's a lot more obvious. When I'm wearing it, it feels less obvious, but just this subtle fair owl pattern on the body, I think, makes it even more special. I love it. Yay! So there you go. Here is another modified garment by Claire. This Meadow Sweet cardigan, another lease of life, and it's a success. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll come back again and watch me cut up more jumpers maybe, or try and come up with creative and fun ways to make my knitwears look good and make me feel good. See you next time.